treasure this moment. I'll remember how you look tonight for all my life. When everything is
Oh, nobody writes a love song like this man. That's the new song Camera by the one and only Ed Sheeran. This is a big day for the four-time Grammy winner. Yep, 4 Grammys. His highly anticipated new album, Play, is out right now. This is his 8th studio album, his first so in almost 2 years. Why'd we have to wait so long, Ed? We sat down with Ed Sheeran earlier this week. Started out in one of my favorite places in the studio. Let's just say Ed came to play. Look, I just channeled my inner Ed because I believe that you can't be unhappy, Ed, if you're singing, swinging, or skipping. And so I said, you would be the perfect person to be on.
Yeah.
Don't you feel that as a kid? Don't you remember when you were a kid and you're swinging, you go, wee, and your feet are up in the air?
Totally, yeah. I feel like the whole record was, that was the kind of idea, not to be on a swing while you record everything,
Yes,
but
of
no,
course.
just to be
Of
like
course.
playful, explorative, creative, kind of getting back to that element of it. I think Subtract, I mean, we chatted on Subtract.
Yes.
It's quite a heavy album. All the interviews around it was heavy, all the gigs around it were heavy, so I just wanted to kind of do the polar opposite of that with this record.
To me, you seem to have more fun promoting this than anything else you've done.
Yeah.
Is that true? I saw you in Mexico. I saw you in India.
I think the promotion, the era that I came up in, sort of 2011, 2012, 13, 14, 15, like all of that, very traditional promotion. You sort of go, you do the usual run, you do the radios, the TVs, this. And I think with this, there's still an element of that. I think you should always have that. But I think for me, I just wanted to do fun things. So we would pop up anywhere and play, and it would be chaotic and creative.
But you know what? You seem to thrive in creative chaos, surprising people when you're on the road. You get a kick out of that, right?
I think so. Yeah, I would get a kick out of that if I was a fan of someone's music and they just like popped up in a random spot unannounced and did a gig. I think that would be quite fun.
And at the end of people listening to the album, what do you want them to feel? What do you want our takeaway to be?
I don't know, really. I don't know. I want people to feel connected to a song on it, 4 songs, 5 songs. You never know. But for me, the whole record I've created is more for me. So it made me feel good, and I'm just putting it in the universe, and it will exist in people's lives however it exists. But I think records have to be made primarily for the artist first, because then, like, I don't know. Otherwise, it's just a product.
Let's take a big swing and go over to the couch, because I know people are looking like, okay, Gayle, that's enough swinging.
I don't know.
But you said that Play was made as a direct response to some of the darkest periods of your life. And if you had to perfectly talk about where you are today, how would you describe where you are today?
Everything's chaotic at the moment, but it's an album release. But I think within my life as a whole, very settled, very calm, very happy. Everything feels good and balanced.
It was just announced the other day that you're moving to the US. We were so excited about that.
I feel like I am moving to the US, but I'm not like permanently moving here. There's a narrative in the UK where the press are trying to say that all these UK citizens are like leaving. And I lived in the US in 2023 when we did that interview.
Yes.
No one noticed or cared then. And for some reason, there's just a narrative of me coming. I've always spent years in the US when I tour here. From last year, when I toured here in 2018, I lived here. When I toured here in 2014, I lived here. When I toured here in 2013, I lived here. Like, that is just the cycle of touring. And moving.
So Cherry's setting up the house. The kids will go to school here.
Totally, yeah.
And so how is the family feeling about moving to the US?
Good. I mean, me and Cherry started dating in the US, so we have a real affinity to America.
Do you have a certain song that you really like on this album? Because I wanted to talk to you about Sapphire.
Yeah.
Because Camera's my favorite, but if I had to pick one for
Because you're featured on
for
it.
selfish reasons, I would pick Sapphire. Because back in 2023, we had done an interview and you told me you were working on Sapphire, so we immediately went to the studio and you said, you know, if you want, you could be on the chorus. I just want to show you a little bit of that session. But I don't just keep going Sapphire, I just...
No, just do it once. Just do one. We'll just capture that one bit at the beginning and then we can stack her up.
Sapphire!
Great.
Was that good?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Great.
Ed,
Did make the final cut.
Ed, I have to tell you, I don't believe you because I'm sitting there listening. Where's my part? Because it's a big chorus of people, right?
Yeah.
Am I really in it?
Yes. Because it's a big chorus of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Because at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. You just
Yeah,
said, this is how it goes. We want you to say Sapphire. I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
And now that it's out in the world, I'm very excited.
Oh, I'm glad. I think that's my favourite song on the record. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, I love that song.
What's on your bucket list left to do? What do you want to do that you haven't done?
Oh, I've never been to a water park in my life. So
A water park?
Never been to a water park. Yeah.
Like down a slide?
Yep, never.
Oh my God, Ed.
So,
Ed, we could have so done that.
Do you know what? We were meant to do it in Dubai at some point this year. We just never ended up doing it. They were going to close the water park, and I was going to. But that in itself felt a bit weird.
When I think about your artistic creativity and your abilities, I'm thinking, you write for different people. You've written for Taylor. You've written for Justin. You, of course, write for yourself. When you're writing, how do you know if a song is good for you or good for somebody else? How do you know that?
Well, the Taylor one was like collaborative. She came with that idea, and we made that into a song. The Justin one was different. I think each one is a different approach.
You know, Taylor and Travis are engaged. They're getting married. I know that you will be invited to the wedding because I know you guys are tight. I've never asked you for anything, but could I be your +2 with you and Cherry? Just mull it over while you're laughing. Congratulations.
Definitely.
Cheering you on always.
Thank you.
Seriously, I can't wait for people to hear your music.
Thank you, and it's been great to do this and sit down. I know we've been talking about this for a while. So
No,
I'm glad.
I love to see you always. I'm telling you, he's one of the best human beings on the planet. His new album, Play, drops today.
And one of the best musicians.
And exactly right, Vlad. That's a very important point to make. He wrote over 300 songs, guys, for this album and narrowed it down to 13.
Wow. Oh, my.
13. You will find something you like, I guarantee it. And the album does drop today. But if you've watched the Tiny Desk concert that NPR does,
NPR
he's
Tiny
doing one
Desk.
of those today at noon.
Oh, yes.
Yes, today
I
at
love NPR Tiny Desk.
I do too.
First of all, can we just talk about Gayle? How when he said, "Okay, this is going to be your chorus line," Gayle even before she was like,
She was grooving.
she's like,
She was already in it.
right? She's already in it.
And I didn't even know what it was.
But that's what I love about you. You pointed out to him about like childlike joy that you have on the swing, but you have that every time.
I do.
see
I
you,
honestly
Gayle.
do.
Yeah.
I honestly do. As does he. As does he.
Yeah.
And so every time he's promoting an album, you know, random people will come up to him. There's a great bit of him in India with a taxi driver, and they're playing the music, and the guy's listening to it. He's just one of these people that's very comfortable in his own skin and has a great talent and great family life. Cheering him on always.